Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Mighty Misfit Menagerie, or Cast. Thank you so much for joining us again tonight. We're going to be doing another 2 hours of Rime of the Frostmaiden, followed afterwards by 2 hours of D&D, which you won't know about unless you watch the next video. So I'm telling you about it now so you can hit the playlist. Those are also some really fun games.
Watch Osrin. It's good. Watch Osrin. Mark is amazing. Coulter's also very, very good, but watch Osrin. We have 42 episodes of quality D&D content that you will love, I promise.
Cast. And with that, now I've got two late bees. I'm going to ask what happened last time.
Whole lot of stuff.
Yeah, so much stuff happened.
So we decided that we were going to find out what was inflicting these four people's minds, something similar to what our resident snake person / doppelganger flew in onto this plane. We figured out that it's somewhere near the spine of the world, so we set out to pack accordingly. Most of us packed some rations and some equipment, and then Quill blew a lot of money on Axe Beaks and a month of rations each, and tents, and just kind of everything, really. So we are set to live in the forest or in the mountains for about 2 years now. So
just 1 month.
If it comes to that, we're good.
I mean, as long as nothing happens to your stuff, which why would something happen?
Why would something? Yeah, why would something happen to that? Lovely DM.
Absolutely never.
Too soon.
From there, we decided on the best path to go to the point that how did I forget your name, Hank? What is your name, Hank?
Z.
That Z was pinging in his mental radar. And we decided to go down a bit to the road south, and then from there loop off into one of the frozen rivers. And that would take us straight to or near where he was actually pinging. On the way, not much really happened until we met up with or saw across the river another group of people. Finnick clocked them as the roving nomads in the lands, and being one himself and having some history with them, he outright attacked them, being backed up by his entire party, which was nice. After dealing with one of them and the rest of them leaving, we found out that it was the Elk tribe, and the one that Finnick is sworn to hate is actually the Lion tribe, or Tiger tribe. So he realized that he attacked the wrong people and probably killed an innocent person. Z was there with him.
Two innocent people.
Two innocent people. Z was there with him and helped him sweep it under the rug by burning the bodies. Coming back to the group, he encountered Quill, which Quill said, you're going off the reins. What the hell are you doing? Give me the Chardolin. Finnick was like, nah, bro, I'm good. He's like, no, really, give me the Chardolin. He gave him the Chardolin. Later in the night during watch, Quill and
he gave me the Chardolin with the express instructions not to play around with it.
Yeah. So what did he do? In watch, he played around with it. And figured out that there is something weird going on with him and the Chardolin. When he casts anything into it or towards it, there's not really much effects, but when anyone else does, there's some kind of effect that tries to take hold. From there, in the morning, we made it to our location, and we're just walking up on the ship that Z was pinging.
The Nautiloid.
And that does actually bring us to where we completed last lesson. I have two notes, one note and one question, I guess. For Z, the message changed the closer you got to it as you got clearer and clearer reception, I guess would be the right word, to Nautiloid down, emergency protocols enabled, crew safe, vessel imperiled, psi crystal needed, come at once.
Oh, that's good to know.
And you are more than welcome to have shared that information with your team here.
Oh, yeah.
So what does any of that mean?
Crew safe, first off, means that there's some nasty...
No, yes, I got that. That's
yeah.
crew safe. But the other stuff.
Side crystal, I'm assuming that's some kind of power source, maybe? Would I know anything about that? Like...
Could it be Chardolin?
You can, just give me a straight D20 roll.
18.
You heard the term Psi Crystal kind of bandied around back and forth as a power source.
Okay. So I feel like they're not going anywhere without this crystal, so that's at least one good thing, but...
And we're positive that it's not the Chardolin that they're looking for that we're bringing right to them, right?
I have absolutely no idea. If I try detect thoughts on the Chardolin, does anything happen?
No.
Okay, so how do we want to play this? Sneak in? Now that we know that the crew's alive, I feel like maybe we should do for lack of a better term, can you turn into one of them, Z?
Yeah, they're humanoid.
Will you be okay with that?
I won't know until I do it.
Well, I'm just saying, if you bring us in as prisoners or slaves or whatever, I mean, would that work? Do these things live on this plane?
So that's a good idea. However, they speak telepathically.
Don't you do that too?
No.
Master? Magic?
I have no means of speaking telepathically. I can send my voice to somebody's ears, but that's not the same as speaking into their mind.
Would it feel the same?
No, it doesn't feel the same.
Should we just knock and tell them to stop messaging those people?
I mean, Z seems really scared of these guys, and I'm assuming it's for a good reason.
Maybe we sneak as far into the ship as we can and kind of reevaluate. I don't know how much information we can get from over here.
How do they feel about ghosts, Z?
I have no idea.
So I could send, and I hold up my skull, Dr. Shivers, MD.
I mean...
He could go in and scout it out. I guess.
Right? It's good as plan as any.
I mean, that seems sensible. I think another one of your points, Quill, we should definitely think about the Chardolin if it is something that they need to maybe power their ship.
Maybe you shouldn't be thinking about Chardolin.
Perhaps
Master.
We should hide it in my rope trick over here before bringing it into them.
That's reasonable. Yeah, we could do that.
That sounds wise.
It only lasts an hour, so we need to hide it when we're about to go.
Well, why don't I send in my little squirrel buddy, and we'll see where we go from there. Hey, Coulter, is it daylight out?
This is, I believe, when we said you guys set out, it was still early morning, so this would be like shortly before twilight.
So, but even during twilight, would that ping sunlight sensitivity?
That's so weird that hasn't come up. I don't think so. No, because even that's just like partial.
Okay, so then he's fine because like he doesn't do well during the day. Like, I mean, like bright sunlight, but he's fine if it's not bright. Okay, well, I will send my squirrel out. I don't know. Is this all enclosed? Is that why we can't see it?
Yeah, that is all a solid enclosure. Yep, sunlight sensitivity is not a problem here. Okay. Where are you all planning on waiting? How far away from the ship?
Well,
I know on the map we just kind of put you on the edge here. Are you staying closer to the tree line? Are you roughly where you are right now? Where are you keeping your axe beaks and whatnot?
Well, Z, so I know you have the ability to detect if someone's thinking, right? Are they similar in that way? Should we stay pretty far away so they don't see our minds?
I think so. So, I mean, I was on that ship, but I was either being tortured or unconscious or out of it for most of the trip. I mean, it's not like I studied them, and I picked up things here and there, but I don't know everything there is to know about these creatures. I just know that they're nasty. I assume, based on the fact that they deal with psychic things, that they probably can do detect thoughts like I do, but
In any case, how far does your ability go?
30 feet. Yeah, I'm 30 feet.
So I suppose any distance away would be fine for us.
Well, for Shivers to communicate with me, I have to be within 100 feet. I know we've fubbed that in the past, but that's technically the rule.
So as a rule of thumb, I suppose we should go at least to near the precipice of your connection with Shivers, just to be on the safe side.
Okay. And all of you are going to go within that precipice?
Yes, I am.
Sticking together as a group.
Yep.
Where you are on the map puts you within 50 feet of it. So
we just maybe double that or go like 90 feet out.
Well, and alternatively, if they're still close, I could stealth up to get closer and then just stay in stealth, but within eye shot of them while Shivers is still connected to me. If that makes any sense.
I don't think your stealth will help if they can read your thoughts.
But if I stay outside the ship, though, and think a lot of like or something like that, like maybe they'll just think I'm some kind of like roving moose or something.
if you want to be communicating with Shivers at all or experiencing what he's experiencing, you won't be able to do constantly.
I'm just saying, if he communicates back to me, I could just give him back moose sounds. It makes sense for a squirrel to be friends with a moose.
All right, Rocky and Bullwinkle. Okay, so where are we going to be, guys?
I think Tranquil's going to stay there, if not get closer. But
yeah, I'm at the 90-foot mark.
Okay, so 90-foot mark. Tranquil, you're at the 50-foot mark. Okay, go ahead and roll some leeway. Stealth for the approach.
For my approach or for Shivers?
For yours.
Okay. I actually have to open my dice box. What? It's like we're playing D&D or some shit. Okay, that's pretty good. It's 18 plus. Let me open my character sheet, which I also should have had done. Usually we have a good 45 minutes of us just bickering at each other, so I wasn't prepared. I'm sorry, guys. So 18 plus 4, 22.
Okay. All right. So tell me what Shivers is doing.
Shivers is going to just, I mean, is there an obvious ingress to this place or?
Not from this side. On this side, it's just, it's like the back of the shell. So it's that solid carapace all the way up. Okay,
so he can walk through walls. So I guess he'll just fly up and in. Okay. So just like right there.
Okay, as he enters into that area, let me reveal it for you. It's a small room with a red glowing pod in the center of it. From this side, it's a stasis pod. There's nothing in it.
So I'm going to gesture for Z to read my thoughts. So as I get the mental picture, he can get the mental picture, and I will purposely fail my wisdom save.
Okay.
Does that make sense? That's a good plan, right? And then he can relate to you guys what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
The coolest game of telephone ever.
It's a mind relay race.
Then if you guys need to talk to me, Master can send me a message spell, and boom, circuit complete.
All over the place.
When you say stasis pod, is that something we're going to know what that is? Or I'm not going to know, right? Tempest is not going to know. Okay.
Even Tranquil's like, there's a big red thingy.
Hey, Hank, do you want to refresh the map, buddy? It's not showing up.
Yeah, I was just wondering that. It's very strange.
Very strange. Very strange.
Okay, so what are you doing from here?
Well, I'm going to go north through this wall into this room.
It is the same deal. It looks almost like a mirror of the other room. You're muted.
Me as Tranquil, I'm going to get a little bit closer because there's nothing there.
Okay, as you get closer, what is your passive perception?
11.
You're not surprised, but something comes barreling out of the snow, buried to either side of the ship. Everybody roll initiative.
Yes.
It's a 17.
Is Z about to get some sweet, sweet vengeance?
He doesn't shit his pants first. Yeah, 14.
If he doesn't shit his pants first.
I mean, he can do both. Isn't shitting pants a bonus action?
I would say that's a free action.
That's a free action.
I got a 16.
Okay.
I got a 13.
11.
All right, and our friends who just unburied themselves from the snow got a 7. So as you bring yourself to try and approach the ship, trying to get closer to Shivers, 2 large, bizarre looking, smelling of putrid flesh come shivering out of the snow. They look almost like centipedes with tentacles coming from their face and sharp fangs, antennae, and large globular eyes. And that's going to be Z, you're first. Sorry, Finnick is first.
Okay, I was like, with a 14, what?
I am 90 feet away, and these things are disgusting. Okay, I'm going to... Nope, that's Jessica. 30, move my movement closer, and I'm going to, I guess, Scorching Ray. Oh, Scorching Ray, the nearest one.
Great, go right ahead.
That is a 21 to hit for the
That'll
first
hit.
one. That is a 15 to hit for the second.
Okay.
And then a natural 20.
All of those hit. So
Perfect.
give me your damage.
So for the first one, 8 damage. The second is 3 damage. And then for the crit,
10 plus.
21 points of damage for the third.
All right. It rears up on its hind legs and hisses as the snow is melted off of it. Its carapace is steaming now. And it is not looking good. That's going to bring us down to Tranquil.
Okay, so Hex on the one that's not looking good.
Okay. Hexed.
I will Hex its strength, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
Then I'm going to move here. Booming Blade would be stupid when we're trying to be quiet, right?
I mean,
I feel like unless these guys are going to be quiet, which I don't think they will.
Good point. So that is does a 14 hit?
14 does hit.
Okay, cool. There's my D4. So 4 plus 3, 7 damage because I can't sneak attack, but
Okay.
and then I'm going to keep moving backwards. Let's see, I was here. No, I was here. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay. Excellent. That's going to bring us down to Z.
how far away are we here?
90 feet.
90 feet.
I don't think we moved our tokens out 90 feet, but
Yeah, that's why I was curious. So, how far?
So it would take you 40 feet to get like here.
But we are 90 feet out right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to move 30 feet, so I would be where I'm at, basically, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm going to do a firebolt.
All right. On which one?
Yeah, let's go that
Cool.
one. That
Go
guy.
ahead.
Does a 14 hit?
14 hits.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Not very hard to hit. They're big old slugs.
Apparently, I'm okay with that.
Big old real spooky centipede slugs with sharp teeth.
5 damage.
Okay, cool.
That's it.
All right, that's going to bring us down to Altus.
All right. Altus is going to move. Where does Altus have to move? What's that range? Okay. Oh, like not far at all. Okay. So I'm going to move up here. And then
Keep in mind that you're 90 feet out, so it's not perfectly represented by the map. So if you move 30 feet,
space.
30 feet, you would be next to Z.
I just got to be 60 feet from them to do most of what I want to do.
So yeah, so 30 feet would put you there.
Okay. Okay, perfect. And then once I move and I'm in Sacred Flame range, I'm going to cast Sacred Flame.
All right. Go ahead.
Dex save.
Yes, dex save, please.
As well as a roll to hit, correct?
No. It's a dex save from
It's
them.
strictly dex save. Thank you. That's an 11.
I don't believe that saves.
Okay.
Let me triple check.
Give me
Does
some
not.
damage.
So, 4 radiant damage. I did so much work.
Yeah, this one has like 4 legs left out of the 20 that it started with originally. It's kind of limping along there. All right, Tempest.
the top one's the one that's limping along.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing's happened to
So
this guy.
yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So I'm going to take a double movement and rage. I'm really sorry that you're in my circumference. Quill.
I'm not.
You moved? Okay.
Well, no, I'm not. I'm outside of 10 feet.
Even if I'm right here, aren't you within 10 feet of me now? You were muted, so I didn't hear what you said.
Put your.
see, I'm 15 feet away.
It's not visible.
Oh, the squares are bigger?
No, they're 5 feet each. So you're there. So 5, 10, and then I'm at 15. So you're fine.
Okay. Well, I go there and I rage.
Awesome. All right. So now it's finally down to their turn. This one is going to come up to Tranquil. I need...
He takes 6 thunder damage as he does that.
Oh, he's dead.
Move to his own death.
Very nice.
And this guy... All right, that's going to be a 27 to hit.
That does not hit, actually. No.
Can I please get a con save?
Oh no.
Does an 11 make it?
No, you are paralyzed, and you are taking 4 damage before that.
Great. Awesome.
Yikes.
Okay.
The worst part of that is
Fantastic.
I lose my concentration on my hex, so I lost it.
So yeah, you are paralyzed for 1 minute.
Do I get a save at the end of each turn?
Yes. And that's going to bring us to the top of the round with Finnick.
All right, just seeing that Quill is now paralyzed. Fuck it, I'm going to try... I'm going to Tasha's Mind Whip him.
Yeah.
So I need a intelligence save.
What is there an intelligence requirement on that?
Shouldn't be. It's not an illusion spell.
It doesn't say anything in the
Okay.
spell.
Sometimes on psionics there are, so just curious. It's an 11.
11 does not make it.
Okay.
So he takes
Whip.
8 points of damage. And on his next turn, you have to choose to either move, do an action, or a bonus action, and it cannot take reactions.
Okay. Excellent. That's going to bring us down to Tranquil.
My
Give me
turn?
your save. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to have my squirrel attack because I have a squirrel, so.
We're going to have to look up after this if you could give it give it instructions when you're paralyzed, but we can give it for now.
I telepathically communicate with it, so I assumed that even though I'm paralyzed.
So OP. It's just super OP.
I did take a class feature to be able to do it, so.
Yeah. Still OP for a class feature.
If you would prefer, I can just have it take the help action because you're going to do that without me.
No, go ahead. I mean, I'll just look it up later.
So that's going to be.
It's probably raw. It's probably written that way anyways. I'm just being salty.
Hang on, I forgot what my attack bonus is on him. +4, so 18 + 4, 22.
That'll hit.
All right. Nine, 10, 11 necrotic damage.
Oh,
And then-
okay.
I don't think these things heal, so I'm not going to bother with the secondary effect, but
Awesome. Okay. And is that the end of your turn?
I guess so. And I mean, I'm willing to not make my save because I took actions if you want.
Sure. I'm down for that. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't know how
If
much
I
it'll
die, I
affect.
die.
Okay. Go ahead, and that'll bring us down to Z.
I'm gonna firebolt that one again.
Okay.
The other one. That's gonna be a miss.
Okay. What was it?
It was a 4.
Okay, cool. That'll bring us to Altus.
Whee! Altus is going to move 30 feet up to it, right? We're scaled correctly now?
Yes.
Okay, sweet. So I measured it out. That's 30 feet. Scaling is hard, man. As a bonus action, I'm going to cast Divine Favor as I draw my rapier out And then I'm going to swing said Divine Rapier at it.
Okay.
That's a 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
So 7 plus 3 is 10 plus the extra d4. I can kind of do damage sometimes. 11 damage.
Okay.
And then
Don't
I would
worry.
like to attack again because I can do that up to my wisdom mod times a day.
Great.
But what kind of action does that use, Jake? Because I think that uses your bonus action, which you just used to cast Divine Favor.
You know what? You are absolutely right. So never mind. Attack as a bonus action. Yeah, that's true. Okay.
All right. That's going to bring us down to Tempest.
Okay. The carrion crawler does not have a reaction. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, so I'm going to run up to it. I'm going to toss Quill back here. Oh, I can't touch him. Well, just you move him if you could. And then toss him 10 feet away.
Okay.
Or how far could I toss him? Just
It's
not
going to
to
be a
hurt
strength.
him, but
Yeah, it's going to be a strength to move him at all. So give
Okay.
me a strength check for that. And that would be an action to do.
okay, yeah, I understand. Strength being 15.
Cool. All right. Yeah, I'll let you move him back there behind you.
And then carrion crawler takes 2 damage from my storm aura.
Excellent.
Me and Altus too, right?
I threw you 10 feet away and I tried to stay 10 feet away from Altus. I think I'm seeing like a different, is that what you guys were talking about scaling? Because that's why it looked like I was close to Quill. Because
Helena, can you see the like yellow line around you? Like the little yellow aura?
Yeah.
That is that's your flame aura there.
Okay. So if I could maybe just over here, I won't get Altus, but maybe I'll still hit Quill. I don't know.
Yeah,
Technically-
if you grabbed him and threw him, he touched you, so he'd be in your aura.
Well, I wouldn't. After it's been activated, I have to use my bonus action to give 2 damage again. So if I toss him, then activate it. If he's if I've got him 10 feet away, then he's okay.
Got it.
Helena, if
That's
you stand in this square, one more to the left, it would only hit Shivers, which is fine.
Okay. Sounds good. You said one more over? Oh.
Yeah. And then we're all out of it except for Shivers, but it's fine if he takes 2 damage.
Okay.
All right. So give him 2 damage and that is going to bring us to the crawler. So he is going to use his only action to attack Jake.
He mad.
He's not going to attack the tiny little squirrel?
That's a 25 to hit, Jake.
Just barely hits.
All right. And that is, give me a con save.
Wait. What's your con at?
Not good.
Okay, go ahead and roll. Never mind.
Does a 3 save?
No, you are paralyzed. And then, so paralyzed equals incapacitated, so no actions or reactions.
What pose am I paralyzed in?
As soon as it hits you, you're going to fall backwards and land in the snow.
Okay.
And on top of that, that is come on. That's going to be 8 damage. And then I have another question for y'all that know the Mind Whip better. He's got a multi-attack, but he's
if
he takes one action, right?
If he takes the
great.
attack action, he does multiple attacks.
Okay. So the other attack is going to go against Helena. That is a 20 to hit.
Sure.
11 damage.
Is it? What kind
On
of
save?
damage is it?
No. So the first one, it lashed out with its tentacles and basically like smacked him. And that's how he got the poison injected. The second one, it just turns around and bites at you.
So it's physical though?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, that's going to bring us back to the top of the round with Finnick.
All right, seeing another one of my companions go down, I am going to light him up again with another Scorching Ray. That is a 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
23 to hit.
That'll hit.
And a 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right, first one is 7 points of damage. Next is 8 points of damage. Last one is 6.
And with that, it disintegrates into a pile of ash as you hit it with flame after flame after flame sizzling into the snow next to the corpse of its
I'll blow out the still going flame on my finger.
Nobody sees it.
The rest of you have about another 30 seconds of being paralyzed before you can just shake it off and get up.
Did I take any damage or was I just paralyzed?
You had taken, I believe it was 8 damage total.
8 damage, okay.
But that was all.
I'm going to use my healing hands on myself to heal myself.
Can I look can I make a roll for assessing if there are more of those based on how they came out of the snow?
Sure.
Does that make sense?
I'm going to call that either perception or nature.
Oh, well, it's not going to go well either way.
So
10.
how close is Tempest right now?
To the ship or to you?
To the ship.
She is, 20
15?
feet from the hole.
20?
All right, I'm going to get up next to her. I'm going to do Detect Thoughts.
And Tempest, do you drop your rage?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you didn't want to, I can get farther away.
Oh, no. I'd have to go attack something.
damage and stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, what are you doing?
Detect Thoughts.
Nope, nothing.
Yep.
Should we just go in?
I'm going to, before you go in, Tempest, perhaps I can cast a spell to see if it's a good idea. And I'll cast Augury.
Okay.
Wait, should we not go with the original plan and just send Shivers back in?
That's fine too.
So,
You're going to have to go in eventually, right? Because you can only send him out 30 feet, or 60 feet?
Well, I can send him out indefinitely. I can just only communicate with him telepathically within 100 feet. So technically he could go search everything and then report back. So
I'll still cast the spell.
Also, do we think those carrion things are with the ship or they just happen to be there?
they had tentacles, right?
Do they look like anything I've seen before?
Good
those,
point.
so yes, go ahead and give me, memory rolls always drive me nuts. What do you roll for memory? Go ahead and give me a wisdom or a history roll.
I think that makes sense.
In Chronicles of Darkness, memory is tied to intelligence, if it helps.
16.
Yeah, those are often kept as pets by Mind Flayers.
Okay, those are part of the ship.
And just so everybody is aware of what they looked like.
So are they going to be mad we killed their little dogs?
They're going to be mad that we're here regardless, so I think it's kind of a moot point.
Disgusting.
That's what you just thought.
Ew!
I hate carrion crawlers.
Can I milk the poison? Tempest doesn't know about that, but Helena does.
Okay. So with that, what is the plan with the rest of you? Are you coming closer to the ship?
Actually, ironically, pause real quick.
Okay.
If there is a way to milk it, since Z collects apothecary crap to sell? Does it look
That
like there's
money.
any fluids coming out of it that I could collect?
One of them is burned to an entire crisp, so you
Right.
can't do anything with that one.
Yep.
The other
Fanny.
one, I would say the other one you can make a roll for.
So
Gotta roll.
I don't want to be that guy, but it does require a poisoner's kit to do that
Do you have one?
per the
do not.
rules.
Never mind then.
Or apothecary kit, or like
Yeah, that would work.
either.
I mean, I didn't put down that I have one of those.
Okay.
So I will buy one next time we're in town.
When you're gonna run out of these again, though.
Couldn't we
Go
just
ahead
cut off its head and keep it?
Ah,
Z, I would let you roll with disadvantage just to see if you could get it, but you do run the risk of
poisoning
being
yourself.
affected by it.
If I fail or if I fail horribly.
I don't know. Do you know?
You know?
Last night in my homebrew game, somebody selling to me as the DM was like, "You don't know," and I was like, "I do know."
Wait,
With
that?
disadvantage, 13.
So you don't get paralyzed, but there's just no way to collect it. Every time that you get some of it out of the tentacles, it just kind of evaporates into the air.
Okay. I tried.
Would have been handy. But, oh well.
Pocket
Use
paralysis.
a rogue when you need one.
All right. So what's next?
I'm gonna keep searching around with shivers, unless you're casting that spell, Master.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you could also search around while.
Go ahead and describe the spell for me.
I will dust off an area right in front of me and then sit down, crisscross applesauce, get a small bowl from my bag, put it in my lap, and take out 2 carved animal bones inlaid with like druidic symbols and toss them into the bowl.
As they land, they form a wheel, but a loose one.
Oh, okay. Well, it seems like going in is not a bad idea. If we want to maybe all go towards the ship.
Well, I'd still like to find an entrance that isn't covered in enemies, if that's okay.
Oh, sure.
This
We'll
room
go
is
This one.
that room is going to be much the same as the other two. It's a little bit of a different shape of room, but it's still just an enclosed space with one of those stasis pods.
Eventually, I will find something other than stasis pods.
Okay, which direction are you going next?
It has not updated for me, so I don't know which wall I can go through.
I think giving you guys full imagery is going to be a little bit too much there. So I will keep giving you descriptions of everywhere he goes.
Okay. Here? Is that a different room?
Yeah. There, he can see there's the doors, 4 doors in basically the shape of where you came out of. So you can assume that there are 4 of those rooms. The other side, there's a little bit of like tittering and clicking sounds as attached to the walls of this chamber, there are 3 sets of chains and manacles designed to hold large creatures. There's a staircase that rises to the next deck amid crates and barrels and broken bits of equipment. It's clear that there was a lot that was damaged in the crash. Moving among the detritus are 4 creatures. 3 of them are small, repulsive purple things that float above the ground and pull themselves across the floor using oversized face tentacles. The 4th is a lumbering monstrosity made of stitched together parts from goblins, dwarves, and reindeer.
Z? Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Oh, do I recognize any of those?
So from having been on the ship, no, you don't.
Okay.
The large
yeah,
thing
no.
looks like an experiment that that Mind Flayers are known to do. I mean, tearing people apart and stitching body parts back together to create something new. But the little ones, they're definitely Mind Flayer-esque. But
If
you've never seen anything
I
like 'em.
fully embody Shiver's senses, could I see the map?
No. I mean, so here's the thing. You can embody his senses, you can see it in the moment, and then it goes away. So like it wouldn't be a perfect image.
Okay, and there's
He
still
can
no.
tell that they're like, it looks like they're teasing the thing. They're like prodding it and throwing stuff at it. And
So, but still no entrances.
on the other side of the room, on the other side of the staircase, there's a strange, it almost looks like it's a ring of flesh, as all the walls are made of that kind of chitinous flesh that is closed. But it does look like it's like a muscle that's closed together. But that's the only thing that you can see there.
Okay, we will head towards the sphincter.
Fantastic.
All right. You mean having Shivers go over there?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want him to pass through it or just wait at it?
Pass through it, but like poke his head through.
And this I will give you. When he pokes his head through, he's outside.
Okay, so that's an entrance for sure.
Yeah, there's a deck on the other side of this ship from where you all are now that's open to the elements that you can now see. A large ballista on it.
Okay, so there's an entrance, but just inside of it is a giant monstrosity made out of bits being teased by little purple tentacle things.
Dick.
So I'm thinking we sneak around there, Altus and Tempest rush in, engage the purple thingies. Do we feel like from what I was looking at, does it look like the stitched together thing could be reasoned with, or was it mindless?
Mindless. It was mad, for sure.
But so I feel like regardless, it would attack us.
Yeah, I would say yes.
Okay.
Well, so I got a good omen, and that could mean that it's good because these enemies are going to be no problem for us, or it's good because maybe there's something to gain by going in there. I don't know if I don't know. Z, I'm at a loss here. Shall we go in guns blazing, or what do you think?
I have a plan. You said that this is a ballista?
Yeah.
What kind of swivel does that thing got, Coulter?
You'd have to go up to it and try.
Well, he's thinking through that. Z, what do you think?
Guns blazing would allow them to react to us, or like get set up for us, or I'm sorry, like sneaking. I think I don't know.
Would
I don't want to go in.
Would guns blazing give them less time to prepare?
Tempest, they have a giant crossbow up there. Just giant. It's so big.
You know I'm ready for anything.
I don't know.
Well,
Z, if you're not comfortable going in, I'll stay out here with you.
Can't leave them alone.
For the record, Tranquil is already sneaking towards that ballista. You need a new stealth roll?
nope.
I want to go on, but I'm not going to watch you guys die. So let's just do this.
Okay, are all of you going to try to go up?
Yep.
Yeah.
Colleen is.
All right. So as you approach the deck there, it's 5 feet above the valley floor, covered with fresh snow. Mounted to the deck is a ballista covered in ice. At the back of the deck, a double door made of chitin and iron is stuck under 2 higher decks, the lower of which has another ballista mounted atop it. The double door is iced shut but not locked.
And to clarify, the balliste can face towards those double doors.
It is frozen in place.
The balliste is?
Yes.
Master?
Yes.
You can.
Can you unfreeze this thing?
I mean, given time, yes, but I don't know if I could try. I'll go over and I guess stealthily cast Firebolt at the base to see if I can melt the ice.
Sure. Yeah.
I'll help.
Let me get up there too, and I'm gonna stand right in front of those double doors.
As more and more of the ice starts to melt away, it's clear that the base of this is not correct. The Philistes, it's angled downwards, and the base of it is actually cracked off of the pedestal.
So I can't spin it.
Well, my hands are warm now.
Nice and toasty.
All right. So
I'm ready.
I have a kind of a plan for entrance. If anyone wants to hear it, we can just barge in. But I say we have Altus and Tempest at the doors. I will send in Shivers, make a bunch of noise, run into one of those closed rooms, see if I can't lure some away for the beginning of combat. You guys rush in, kill as much as we can before they cop to us.
How many did you say there in there, other than the monstrosity?
The monstrosity and then 4 things torturing it.
I mean, it's better than what we have.
Z, from here, can you detect the thoughts of the thing?
Can I? Do I hear anything?
Does that have an intelligence requirement?
Actually, hold on. It might.
It has to
Also-
have 3 or higher.
Yeah, so it does have it. Now that you're here, and as you were walking along the sides, you could start getting a feel for those 3 little things in the room. There's no real thought, but you get joy from 3 creatures and anger from 1.
Yeah, and they
pull
have to
back.
have language.
I pull back before they feel anything.
Okay.
I mean, they're sentient, kind of. I don't know how much, if we can reason with them, but
So, say we do, and we are going to go in guns blazing and theoretically kill all of them. How do we stop this? How do we stop the signal from being sent out and disturbing our 4?
I think we're going to have to destroy the ship.
Both ships?
No. The second ship is the second story.
Oh, got it. All right. Well,
And Z, where are you? Sorry, physically.
Yeah, sorry, I would have been with them.
Can we climb up to that second balcony?
There aren't any. Let me show you something that might make this a little clearer what this looks like. Now that you're on this side, I think it's fine if you see this. That's what it looks like as a blueprint.
But you said there's a balliste up there, right?
Yes.
So we're here, right?
yes. That's what I'm getting from it.
Yeah, this fin is this thing right here, I'm assuming.
Yep.
I'd let you attempt to climb up there if you want to. It is, I mean, the thing is enough like a shell that there's going to be footholds and handholds, but it is slippery.
And how
Yeah.
far above us is it?
25 feet.
25 feet. That is significant.
And even if you're able to climb up there, Quill, to get the other ballista, I don't know, and we are able to kind of direct it. I don't know if that would be able to shoot down necessarily.
Oh, I'm not worried about that. I was just, if there's something that's giving off a signal up there, we can avoid the things down here, because we could just turn that thing off. So I was hoping to send Shivers into the second floor, see if there's just a machine we can turn off, and then GTFO.
Yeah, if you want to send him out there, you can.
But I don't know how we would get up there.
I mean, we could find a way to get up.
Okay, I'll send Shivers up to the second story. But
Whatever you guys want to do. Okay. So this is the battle deck. The middle deck has an open cowl. Mounted on the deck is a forward-facing ballista. The walls are lined with ballista bolts waiting to be used, and there's a stairway leading down where Shivers can hear the echoes of that chittering joy.
Okay.
Sweet.
So that's all that's in this one.
There is a door on the wall at the far end.
Okay, I will go in that door.
Okay.
I'll let you move Shivers because I don't know where I'm going. But
so in this room, crystals protrude from the chitinous ceiling of this oddly shaped room. Some of the crystals are lit and others are flickering or burned out. Plates of chitin have been pried loose from the walls in places, exposing cavities filled with tangled masses of black tubes. Scattered across the floor are unusual looking tools. And in the corner, wielding one of these, is about a 3.5 foot tall creature with a tentacle face, kind of one arm in the wall, using the tools, kind of chattering at itself in a language that you don't recognize, unless you speak deep speech or another one, Gnomish.
Hank, you're in my head. You speak deep speech. What is it saying?
Sure do.
From that, you basically just get, dang thing can't get lock on. The whole thing is his fault. As it kind of just continues to grumble and complain, and then drops the tool and shakes off its hand, sighs, picks up another tool, goes back into the thing.
Pass that on.
Say again? Okay.
So it's a gnome Mind Flayer?
It's the engineer of the ship.
It was once a gnome.
So we should keep him alive so he can stop the signal, maybe.
If we can reason with him. I guess I will go up through the ceiling. Because you said there's a third deck above it, right?
Yeah, if you go straight up, you end up this domed chamber, full of clutter, piled atop a table with 1 foot high legs. Behind the table is a 5 foot diameter crystal sphere mounted atop a low stand. 5 strange glowing gizmos are attached to the chitinous walls 7 feet above the floor. These devices look like the tips of metal wands held in pincer claws.
Okay. And that's probably this. Is that the signal thingy? I guess we wouldn't know. Can I make a intelligence check?
What with Shivers' intelligence?
Shivers has an intelligence score of 10.
Okay.
Not bad.
Do you want me to make the check?
If you'd like to, sure.
Am I within 100 feet of him?
You should be. This would be about 45 feet off of the floor of the valley, so 40 feet up from where you are. So diagonally, I'd say you're still within 100 feet.
Does that let me? Well, we have the same intelligence, so it's 15 either way for me and Shivers.
With a 15, it doesn't. You're trying to figure out if this is what's sending a signal.
Yeah.
There's nothing that would give off that idea. It's really hard for you guys to tell. I mean, this is not technology that you've ever dealt with before.
Makes sense.
I do need him to make a dex save.
Oh. 16, dex is 2. He's not proficient, so 18.
As he's there, one of the wands on the wall lights up and fires something at him, and he's able to just dodge out of the way as it hits something across the room, sending a bolt of heat into it.
Okay, well, he'll phase with the floor, so he's much less of a target.
Okay.
Is there anything else in that room? Just that?
Just the table, and then a large crystal spherical item that kind of looks like those red tubes in the lower level.
Okay, so there's the monstrosity, the 4 little things, a gnome Mind Flayer. That's the right term, right, guys? Mind Flayer.
Octopus face.
Yeah, octopus face, but he's real small, like real tiny boy. So, and then above that, there's a giant orb with some kind of like magic missile machine.
Okay.
Like it shot a magic beam, but it was a machine that shot a magic beam.
I need to see this for myself. Anyone else?
I suppose we could just kick the door in and figure it out.
I kicked the door in.
Yeah. Okay. So as you guys, okay, cool. Works for me. Go ahead and give me a strength check.
Oh boy. Oh no. 9.
Okay. You managed to crack off some of the ice, but not much else.
All right. Keep kicking it.
Okay. Go ahead and try again.
Okay. Wow, that's even worse. 7.
Oh,
I'm
no.
so scared. It's so scary.
Looking at Tempest, seeming kind of
stub your
scared.
toe.
Can I try to kick it down too?
Sure.
16.
You manage to hit the ice in just the right way, and your foot goes through and gets slurped into the center of the door, which is a very weird feeling on your calf. But bringing your foot down, it does force it open into a larger ring that all of you would be able to step through. As you do that, you hear like gasps and screeches from everything inside. And go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay, come on. You could do this. I'm not giving you
Yes.
this anymore. Okay,
17.
Okay.
7.
The fuck are those things?
14. If they're intellect devourers, I'm running away.
They don't look like
Finnick, what did you get?
Hours.
Finnick?
10. Yeah, I said 7.
Oh, sorry.
My bad.
And then Tempest?
16.
Thank you. All right. And I had Altus at a 7. Is that correct, Altus?
Correct.
Well, he just got his foot stuck in his sphincter, so.
Yeah.
When you
sort of
phrase
makes
it that
sense,
way.
right? Super grody. Okay.
We should probably move
And-
Altus. You should probably move closer to the door since you were right there.
That's correct. I was assuming I was like right there.
Okay. And these little strange squid-like doodads all appear to be entirely shocked as they 1, 2, 3. All right, and that will bring us to that'll bring us to the top of the round with Tranquil.
So on my turn, I'm going to have Shivers drop down on top of the gnome one who's working on another floor and just essentially take the dodge action, but like distracting him as much as possible.
So you're going to like try and get his attention?
Yeah.
Okay.
but like in that room so that he's not paying attention to anything else.
Okay, sure. Yeah, we can do that. Let me see. Yeah, we'll figure out what that looks like afterwards. All right.
And then for my turn, because again, that's all his turn. It's just movement and help. I mean, he's taking the dodge action, which he can do, but he's not attacking. So 5, 10, 15, 20. And they seem to be hiding behind the flesh guy. Is that what I'm looking at?
That's what they appear to be doing.
25.
All of you get this blast of fear as they shoot, as like they emote at you.
Like they're trying to cause fear, or they are
afraid. Yeah.
Oh, they would be.
Hank, how do you say "don't be afraid" in deep speech?
Who's Hank?
Z.
I'm not telling you how to tell them not to be afraid because they should be afraid.
Okay, so we're just gonna murder everything in here, even though they're not attacking us. That's my. I don't know about
you, but I am.
So I will green flame blade the big guy.
Okay.
What does that look like?
It's just like booming blade, except instead of thunder, it's fire now. And that will be a 16.
That will hit.
Okay. This is the first time I've used this, so let me look it up. And would it be fair to say they're surprised so I can sneak attack or no?
I'll give you sneak attack on this first one. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so it takes damage equal to my charisma mod, which is 3.
And what kind of damage is it?
Oh, hang on. I'm doing 5 things at once. On the actual big guy, it is 1 plus 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
And what kind of damage is it?
That one is going to be all it's slashing damage and then necrotic for the hex. Oh, I hexed it, just so you know. And then the secondary target, which is the little purple guy within 5 feet of it, takes 3 fire damage.
Okay.
And that was my full movement, so hopefully I don't get one-shotted by whatever this big guy.
And that'll bring us down to Tempest.
Okay. I'm gonna run in here. I am not gonna step over these weird labia things. I'm gonna get to here. I'm gonna rage, and I'm gonna throw a javelin at that guy. Oh, 11.
To hit that? Yes, it hits.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And you're throwing a javelin at it?
Yeah. And then that is going to be a d6. 6 plus 3, 9, and then 2 fire damage as well.
And what is the fire damage from your
This rage? I raged
aura?
again.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you said you were going after, I'm so sorry, Helena. I looked away for a second to read something. You were going after this one?
Yeah,
okay.
Zaglard.
Cool.
I don't like how they have names.
Okay, it looks very bad. It's not looking like it's very, very donkey hoary there. And that'll bring us down to Z.
There we go. It's like, why isn't Tempest showing up? And then I clicked it. Okay. Can I see over these boxes?
So yes, it's partial cover for things that are behind them.
Me and Tempest are very lucky we are not level 5, and thus they have 3rd level spells, and thus they have fireball spells.
Why would you say that?
I feel like Z would fireball like crazy in this situation.
Balls. So if I go, God, I know it's not worth it to do that. Okay. We're going to go, if Z goes here, I could see. Or what? So if I go here, can I see these two without cover?
You can see. Yeah, you can see both of those without cover. Not this one and not this one.
Crap. We're gonna firebolt this one.
Okay.
Like,
Go ahead.
not fireball, firebolt.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have fireball yet.
It's the little brother to Fireball.
Not quite yet. That's a 14 to hit.
That'll hit.
9 damage.
You get this overwhelming fear, pain, shock. All of you that are within this chamber kind of feeling it pulsing off of each of the different strange little squid buddies. And that'll bring us from Z to Finnick.
When it projects that, I scream back at it.
You scream?
Just a scream, yeah.
Okay.
I'll move my 30 feet and I'll look back towards Z as I'm moving past and I'll nod in agreement. Are we doing this?
Yeah, we
All
fucking
right.
are.
Burning hands.
Okay, which one are you doing?
Run it all.
So burning hands will get all three.
Okay, yeah, that works.
So I'll need
You're gonna miss this
dexterity-
guy, but okay.
Dexterity saves from
They will
all three.
all give you those saves.
This guy isn't dead yet, right? In the
No,
front.
none of them are.
Okay.
He barely looks hurt. He's still standing there roaring at you. Okay, so those are 15, 13, 12.
All do not make it.
Okay.
Oh, actually the 15 does.
Okay, so this one makes it, and then these two do not.
Okay. The one that does not, or the two that do not make it, take 13 points of damage, and then half for the other guy.
They both shriek in their death throes as their bodies kind of shrivel and dry out.
Are we murdering cute little squid buddies?
Okay, and that will bring us.
And then the other guy took half that damage. So
Yeah,
Okay.
I took that off of him. That'll bring us down to Altus.
I mean, there's not much for me to do. What are these things? Stairs?
Those are stairs.
Okay.
Oh, it wasn't labia. Okay.
I didn't think that until Helena said it, and then I was like, oh, that does kind of, and then I had to ask.
Stairs, they're stairs.
I can't really get that close to Helena. Can I use, so over...
If you pass through the aura, you'll be okay.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'm going to move up to here, and then... Yeah, I guess we're murderfying. I would like to toll the dead this one.
Okay, and you're going from the top of the stairs?
On top of the stairs, yeah.
Okay, great. That is going to be a 13 for the wisdom save.
I believe that matches, so it passes.
Okay. He just looks up at you and roars again. This inhuman sound coming out of the mouth of this stitched together Frankenstein monster. And that'll bring us to its turn. So the flesh golem is going to make 2 attacks directly forward on Finnick. The first is an 8 to hit.
It does not hit.
Second is a 24 to hit.
I'm going to use a luck point, and he actually rolled a 19. So yeah, that hits.
Okay. And with that, he body slams you back into the crate, and you take 12 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. That was not pleasant.
And that will bring us to Tranquil.
upside, I have sneak attack now. What's going on with my squirrel and the gnome?
It was batting away at the squirrel, and then hearing the shrieks coming from downstairs, its head like perks up, and it starts to look towards the door as it begins to move.
Okie dokie. And these things only have communicated through telepathy.
Those little guys on the ground, yes.
And even if we find out that they're peaceful, Z's still going to kill them. All right. Well. It worked for Tempest, so I'm going to grab Finnick by the back of his cloak and kind of like move him behind me. Strength check, right?
Yep. And Finnick, are you resisting or no?
No.
But he's going to get a lecture later about putting his hands on Master.
Not when Master's going to get... I got a 13. Is that enough?
That would be enough to get him just behind you, yeah. I'll give you that.
Enough. And that's my action,
right? Column gets an attack of opportunity, yeah.
Well, so by the rules, this is technically forced movement. So forced movement does not invoke attacks of opportunity.
Forced movement by an ally versus forced movement by an enemy. He wasn't pushed into something.
That's what I'm saying. It's your call. It's your call.
12 to hit.
12.
12 does hit.
Oh, okay.
Finnick!
I have a 10 AC. Not good.
That's 13 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
I'm going to have to just remove this whole grasping thing because I feel like I made everything more complicated by allowing that to be there.
You're fine. You're fine.
Made sense in the moment, but...
Are you okay, Finnick?
I got 2 HP.
Okay.
So I'm good.
And then I'm going to, as a bonus action, activate my Hexblade's Curse on the big guy and then step forward.
Okay.
And then that's my bonus action. So I will have the squirrel still running around the gnome guy, trying to be as annoying as possible.
Okay. And that'll bring us to Tempest.
I'm going to step up next to my new best friend, Zaglard, and I'm going to hit him with my axe.
Zaglard.
That's going to be a 16.
That'll hit.
And that's going to be 11 plus 5. Oh, this is going to be totally wasted. 16 plus 2 fire damage.
As you cleave it in half, you get one more pulse of fear and then nothing as it lays sushi on the ground.
This does not feel right.
That'll bring us to Z.
Okay. So Z is going to move. Here. And Z is going to cast Chaos Bolt because he just saw Finnick take some damage.
And I'll take your wild roll after that.
Does a 17 hit?
That hits.
Okay.
What's the damage type?
Not sure yet. I have to roll it.
Thank you.
That is 12 fire damage.
Okay, great.
And then, oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
You rolled a 10 on it, actually.
Did I? Oh, cool. Thanks.
We didn't get the number yet.
That's true.
You did not.
But we just got the reaction.
Thanks, Finnick.
You're welcome.
Okay, damage.
So, oh crap! I just moved my dice. I think it was like 10 or 12 fire.
Okay,
There's 12 fire.
damage.
Yeah.
12 fire.
Oh, right. Excellent. And it looks horrified, just like it did when it saw the blade. It seems like it's off kilter. That's going to bring us to Fiddick.
Licking my wounds, half dead. I will. How does it look? Is it looking pretty rough or
No,
okay?
it looks afraid right now. It looked like hardy a second ago, and then like it was almost recovering from its first flame encounter, and that just reset it right back into its little fear mode.
But
it's pissed.
I'll cast Witch Bolt on him.
Okay, Witch Bolt.
Yep, that one exactly.
Okay,
that's a 23 to hit.
that hits.
Then I will do 1d12 damage.
I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret
5.
about this guy. It has an AC of 9. So
Got it.
Yeah.
So he takes 5 damage.
okay, excellent. All right, that's going to bring us down to Altus.
Okay. What is Altus gonna do?
Oh, actually, sweet DM. Since I didn't use my bonus action, can I swig a potion before the end of my turn?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
And the lightning just seemed to affect it, no problem.
That's what I was just reading right now, is if what kind of damage the Witch Bolt was.
It's lightning.
And that was 12, you said?
Yeah.
It looks hardy. It's like it surges through its body. You see all of its muscles flex, and some of the wounds previous inflicted begin to heal as it starts to like cackle in this strange maniacal sound of several voices together.
So it's definitely hurt.
Yeah,
So it happened after you hit it with lightning?
Yeah.
with the Witch Bolt.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I was looking up whether Witch Bolt was force or lightning because I couldn't remember. Okay, excellent. That's Altus.
After seeing it be like rejuvenated by lightning damage, Altus grimaces and runs over to its opposite side.
So
and
1,
yes?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that would be like 50 to get over there because you ran up the stairs. So to get from here, you'd have to go down the stairs again. Just heads up.
You did say that you attacked from the top of the stairs before.
Yeah, so you'd have to go down like 1, 2, and then one way or the other.
Oh, I thought it was up here on the same level.
No, this goes up to another level above you guys where you were standing.
Oh, I'm just looking at the map wrong. Well,
Which actually, I think since Jake's standing near the top of those stairs, I can reveal that for you guys as well.
okay. Maps are confusing.
Indeed.
When they have
So
stairs.
there's no way to move 30 feet into melee range.
You could heal our wizard.
Guess.
Thanks. Not buying you a beer again.
No, I could. Oh, that's Cure Wounds is touch. However, Healing Word is 60 feet. Are you within 60 feet?
Yes.
Yes.
I think you are. Well, all right. Yeah, I will cast Healing Word then. And it's going to get... How much health is my 1 word of healing going to do? Okay.
What is that one word?
It's a very panicked sorry.
Okay.
And it's going to be 8 healing back. Or 8 health.
That's a good word. That's a great apology. All right, that's going to bring us to our buddy here. And our buddy is pissed about the whole situation, although feeling a little better.
Come on.
That is a
taunt it.
9 and a 14 to attack Tranquil.
Both Both will miss.
Okay. Yeah, it still seems like it's off balance from having that damage that it took previously.
It seems like it doesn't like fire, but it really likes lightning.
And you see at the top of the stairs, the gnome come running forward and sees everything that's happening down. Seeing the dead bodies, it screeches in this horrible voice, the tentacles going taut for a moment as it makes its first attack.
Against Altus.
It just attacks the first thing that it can see, which is Altus. Altus, that is an 18 as it draws what looks like a strange metallic black device from its pocket, aims it at you. Does an 18 hit?
Does.
That is 16 radiant damage as it fires the first.
Boy. Wait, did you say the first?
Yes, I did. And that'll bring us to the top of the round with Tranquil. Which I guess he actually needs to be there if you're at the top of the stairs. Bring us.
I think it's Tempest. Does Tempest get a turn?
No,
Yeah,
Tempest
you're
is
right
after Tranquil.
Me. You're right
Yeah.
after me.
So now we're at the top, and then after Tranquil, it's Tempest. Okay.
Helena, do you want to get toe-to-toe with this thing?
The flesh golem or the guy upstairs?
The flesh column.
Yeah, I'll take whoever you think I should.
Okay, I'm going to take I'm going to disengage, and then I'm going to move back here as my action and my move. And as my bonus action, I'm going to have Shivers bite into him because he keeps ignoring him.
Okay.
Does a 7 plus 4 hit? 11?
11 does not hit. It manages to just swat away Shivers as he tries. And that will bring us to Tempest.
Okay, I'm gonna run up to the flesh column and I'm gonna hit him with my axe. 15.
That hits.
That's gonna be bummer. 7 damage and then 2 fire damage for my aura. So.
Okay, and then is that considered a magical weapon with the kind of rage that you have?
It's the aura might be, but my axe attack is mundane.
Yeah, the axe sinks into the flesh, and as you pull it out, the flesh just seals again, although it really does not like that fire. That is going to bring us to Z.
Okay. I don't see the dude at the top of the stairs, do I?
From where you are, probably not.
Okay. Did
That
all
would be
this say
full
anything
cover.
though?
I mean, you probably could hear something firing and hitting him. Like a...
I would have let out a yelp taking that much pain and suffering.
And we
Yikes.
And we are aware that he was up there from my scouting, so.
Okay. So he is going to move here. And he's going to cast Chromatic Orb. So he's going to hurl a sphere of energy at the Mind Flayer gnome thing. Can I see up the stairs from there? Could I attack it?
Yeah, it's going to have some cover because you'd have to fire like through Altus because he's at the top of the stairs. So you can't like fire over him or something like you normally could. Trick shot through his legs, I guess.
Crap. Then screw that. I'm going to stay there.
Okay.
I'm going to attack that guy.
Okay, go ahead.
21 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
And what are you doing to it?
We got to figure that out.
You rolled it with no attack.
Well, I gotta pick which one I'm gonna do, and I gotta get my dice.
Thank you.
Oh, we're gonna do fire.
Okay.
That's gonna be 13 damage. And wild magic roll is a 17.
Yeah, it shrieks again, also still upset by that fire coming through. And that'll bring us to Finnick.
Does the chromatic orb stay behind?
The chromatic orb?
Is that what you hit him with?
It doesn't stay, no.
I will... I guess I'll do Mind Sliver.
Okay.
So I need an intelligence save from him, please.
Okay. It's going to be real good coming from him. That is a 17.
That makes it. So he takes no damage.
Okay.
And I will limp back towards the door.
The door is closed.
Yeah.
Okay. And that will bring us to Altus.
It's just at the top of the stairs, right?
Yep. You and your buddy.
Oh, we're not friends. So I'm just, if I'm reading the maps correct, I'm just going to move like the 5 feet over.
Okay.
The melee range.
Let me see. Is that would put you here?
Okay. Yeah. Before I move, though, I'm going to healing word myself.
Okay, go ahead.
Ooh, for max healing.
Okay. And is that the end of your turn?
I moved. I did healing word as a bonus action. I'm going to swing the rapier at it.
Okay, go right ahead.
Actually, rapiers are a piercing weapon, so you would stab with it.
Okay.
All right. Everyone watching, go ahead and comment that if you were going to use it anyways. No, that was a nat one.
Yeah, no, does not work. It bangs off something on its chest, and it just looks more pissed than before. All right. That is going to bring us to them. This guy is going to turn wheel on Tempest from where he was before, and the first is an 8 to hit, and the second is an 11 to hit as it tries to slam against you. It still seems too off kilter from the fire from before. Our friend upstairs. That is an 11 to hit.
Whew, does not hit.
All right. Can I get an intelligence save?
A what?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh my.
A 4.
Okay. So that does not work out for you. And that is 16 psychic damage as it mind blasts you. You are now stunned. You may make a save at the end of each of your turns to try and get out of this effect.
Not only am I stunned, I'm down.
Oh god.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, he's fine with that.
What? Your displacer cloak? Why did you wear it? Wait, is that in this game? No, it's in the other game. Damn it.
Oh. I know. Altus would have an amazing time with the displacer cloak. Oh, right. So that is what it did, and now it turns and goes down the stairs.
All
Coming
right, well, at least it's leaving you alone.
here as it sees Fiddick facing in front of it. And that will bring us to the top of the round with Tranquil.
Well, I was going to fight this flesh golem, but now Finnick's in danger again.
We're all in danger.
We don't really know that he's down, though, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to have Squirrel Boy still on the gnome guy. But I am going to attack the flesh golem. Come on, 19 or 20. Well, that is not a 19 or 20. It still hits. It's a 10. You said it had 8, right?
Yes, yeah. 9, yeah. Okay.
Whoop. Okay.
And-
so that's...
And what was the spell? Sorry, what was the spell again?
Oh, I'm just attacking it. I'm not using any spells.
What are you attacking
9.
with?
My magical whip thingy.
Okay.
9, 12, 13, 14, 15, plus my proficiency bonus, which is 2, 16, 17.
Okay. That hits real hard, and he is not looking too happy. And that will bring us to Tempest.
And as a bonus action, I will have the squirrel attack the gnome.
Okay, go ahead.
You got a 1. Never mind.
Okay.
Moving on.
Yeah. Doesn't quite work.
Swing at the golem with my axe. It's going to be a dirty 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
And that's going to be 5 normal damage and then the 2 fire.
All
And
right.
that's
It
gonna
looks
be,
like
or no, not you two. Cool.
only the 2 fire have any effect as the other blade glances off of its flesh once again.
Sure.
Z?
Can we see Mr. Octopus
Yeah, he's
here?
on the stairs now.
Okay, so we can see him.
3.5 feet tall and very slimy.
Fantastic. I am going to cast. We're doing Chromatic Orb again, but I am twin spelling.
Okay.
So I'm going to attack both him and the other dude.
Okay, go ahead. Roll for each.
12 hits the golem, right?
Yes.
Okay. And 21 hits the
Yeah, the little
Mind
dude.
Flayer?
Yeah.
Okay, so for the
Give me a damage type.
so that's 10 damage, 10 fire damage to the golem,
Okay.
and 19 fire damage to the Mind Flayer,
Okay.
and wild magic roll. That's a 19.
Cool. Nice. Good one. Finnick.
How does the Mind Flayer look?
He kind of just showed up. So
Okay.
not happy about the fire, but also not terrible.
I'm going to throw an ice knife at him.
Cool. Is that an area of that's like an area of effect?
Yeah.
So that'll hit Shivers as well.
So ranged spell attack. So
He's resistant to cold. So.
Spell attack hits him with a 22.
Hits.
I just lost the spell. Sorry.
Wait, who are you attacking?
The small guy.
Yeah,
Small
Mr.
guy.
Shivers isn't going to get hit.
He's sharing a space with him.
He's not attacking him. He's attacking the Mind Flayer.
Yeah, but the ice knife does area effect damage after
it,
this
it
initial
hits
hit.
it and then it explodes.
It's okay.
And
He's
Shivers-
resistant. It's fine.
So he
So
takes.
Shivers isn't over there. Shivers is over here.
I'm
Okay.
so confused.
He takes 9 damage when the dagger hits him, and then when it explodes, he takes 10 cold damage. Yeah.
So then Shivers takes 5.
Sorry, I thought Shivers was on the golem. I was confused.
Yeah, he's now not looking happy at all.
All
And
right.
That's it on my turn.
Okay. That is going to bring us to Altus.
Coulter, why is there another one up there?
Save.
Oh, nobody was conscious on that floor, but as he came down, another one came from above.
Oh, great.
You guys can't see that though, because it's a floor above you, and nobody's
I know.
conscious over there.
I know. Rio was panicking, not tranquil.
Altus, give me a death save.
I rolled my death save. Would you like me to announce?
I would love you to announce.
I passed the first one.
Excellent. I'm glad to hear it. That means that our flesh golem is going to make another 2 attacks. That is a 10 and a 19 to hit, Tempest.
The 19 will hit.
16 damage. 16 bludgeoning damage.
And he can have a little hellish rebuke in return.
And that's on the house.
And Tempest, I will let you know, as our resident barbarian, these are magical weapon attacks from him.
Okay.
That actually does not matter for barbarians. Coulter.
Great, sounds good to me. Give me the
Do I
hellish rebuke
have
damage.
it or not?
You still have it then. So -8 for you, and give me that hellish rebuke.
Okay, and then so you have to make a dex save.
Great.
And it's going to be 12 or 6.
17.
Okay, so you made that. So you take.
Yes.
So he takes 6 damage.
And for anybody watching at home, I am doing the disadvantages and advantages for the flesh golem. I'm just not announcing each of them. So that was a roll with advantage. The previous were disadvantage for his attacks. And excellent. That's the end of it for the flesh golem. Buddy boy up here is going to fire down at Finnick. He is just livid. His eyes have never stopped bulging since he realized what you all had done.
We killed the baby.
And that is a 15 to hit Finnick.
Yep.
For 7 radiant damage.
Perfect.
And with that, his friend is going to be up here. He'll step forward. All right. This one is going to try and attack Z.
Fantastic.
That is a 17 to hit.
Oh, that'll hit.
15 radiant damage as it also pulls a metallic device from its hip and fires the device at you.
Okay.
A red light coming out of it and hitting you in the chest. That will bring us to Tranquil, top of the round.
The round, yeah.
Tranquil is no longer muted. Okay. I will keep attacking the flesh golem because I need to keep my sister alive, but she's keeping me from dying from it. So that'll hit.
Okay.
Same damage as before. 7, 10, 3 plus 2, 15.
15 damage.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And then Shivers will also attack as a bonus
He
action.
is looking real bad.
He does look real bad?
Yeah.
Should I have Shivers attack the golem instead? No, I should keep helping you.
And Shivers is attacking the one that he was already bugging.
Yeah, so that's a 20, dirty 20.
That'll hit.
Okie dokie. That's 11.
Okay. Excellent.
And if he can heal himself, he has to make a con save or he reduces his max HP. But if they can't, don't worry about it.
Okay. Excellent. That'll bring us to Tempest.
Oh, and for ease of use, Coulter, we can just put him here and pretend.
Thank you. Yeah, he's on top of it. I just have to keep moving back and forth. The moving him back and forth is like him flying around the guy's head.
Yeah.
Tempest, your turn.
I attack with my axe.
Okay.
And that's going to be a 13 hit.
That'll hit.
Do you even want me to bother
It
rolling
won't do any damage, but it does
Okay.
take the fire damage.
Take those 2 fire damage, yeah.
Okay. Wearing him down, wearing him down.
Tempest
Z?
keeps hitting him and is like, maybe if I hit him harder.
He is going to.
I'm distracting him.
I can see both of these guys, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Chromatic orb, and I'm leveling it up to 2nd levels, and I'm doubling it. So since it's a 2nd level spell, I'm now spending 2 sorcery points just so everyone is clear.
Oh, great.
Does a 17 hit?
Which one? Yes. But which
This one.
Yes.
And does a 16 hit?
Both on the same one?
No, and then this
The
one
second
here.
one? The 16 misses. 17 hits.
Balls. So then the one that I hit, which is this front one.
Yeah.
He takes 25 fire damage.
Okay, he is gone.
25. Damn.
You fry him in his clothes as you see the tentacles shrivel up, kind of sinking back against the face and the small body falling forward onto the ground as the one behind it shrieks in rage and despair.
That's a one
Start
on
getting
a
those
wild magic.
pulses of that energy again, like before. Say again?
It's a one on a wild magic roll.
Go ahead and give me your table roll.
Something
Remember,
good.
it was down. It's brought back.
What did you get on the roll?
22. Creatures have disadvantage on saving throws against the next spell you cast the next minute that involves a saving throw.
Not bad. All right, that'll bring us to Finnick.
I will cast Identify on him. No, I'm gonna.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can I retcon real quick?
What are you?
Oh, what are you doing?
I moved behind this box here.
Okay, that's fine.
So partial cover, hopefully.
Okay.
I will throw another ice knife.
Okay,
That's a 23 to hit.
that'll hit.
All right. He takes 8 points initially. And when it explodes, he takes 7.
Okay.
So that's 3 for Shivers.
Shivers wasn't on him though, right? Because it's only a 5-foot square. I think Shivers was out of this one. You're muted.
Shivers is within 5 feet of the target, which is the area of
Got it.
effect.
Thank you. Okay.
And
right.
if I finagle this door, will it open?
You will make a strength save if you want to do that.
Okay.
Or sorry, a
then
strength check.
I'll come over here with my friend Z.
Okay. All right.
Buddy.
Hey, friend.
That is going to bring us to Altus. Can I have a save?
You may pass that one.
Excellent. So we got 2 for 2. He is so mad. He is going to turn towards, take a step here and turn towards 3 of you. And I need everybody there to make an intelligence save. That's going to be
Everyone
Shivers, Finnick, and Z.
Intelligence.
How
Yes.
good is your intelligence, Z?
It's not great. However, I can get advantage on this.
Okay.
So you tell me.
Okay, I'll use it on myself then.
Okay.
I rolled a 13, so my intelligence save is 19.
Okay.
Shivers got a 16.
Okay.
I am doing. Oh my God. Tides of Chaos. So I can get advantage on an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
Okay.
That is a 17.
Okay. All of you feel this wave of intense psychic energy push through you, almost shoving you against the wall, but you're managed to not take any damage from it, which makes him even more angry. And that will bring us down to top of the round with Tranquil.
Okay, Tranquil's going to try and finish off this golem so we can go help the mages. That's a 19, so that will hit. 6, 7, 4, is 11 plus 5, 16.
That will take him down.
Thank you, Jesus. I actually gained temporary hit points from that.
Okay, excellent. That'll bring us to
and then
Tempest, if
Shivers
that's
will
the end of your
attack.
turn. Okay.
Shivers got a 17.
Okay, that'll hit.
Okay. 11. necrotic damage as he just keeps burrowing in and out of this guy's skull.
It's very gross. Okay, excellent. That will bring us down from Tempest to Tempest, rather.
Do I want to stay away from that guy, or should I get up next to him?
He looks like he could use a hat for an axe hat.
All right. I'm gonna run on up to him. Sorry, little squirrel buddy.
It's fine.
How can I do this? I'm gonna hit you, or I'm gonna hit them with the aura. So just right there, I guess. All right, axe away. Oh no, 6.
Okay, that misses. That does not hit. But he will take
2 fire damage.
as will Tranquil and Squirrel Friend.
It goes to my temp.
Yes. Okay, it is. It's not looking super happy about being cornered right now, and that'll bring us to Z.
Z is gonna scream and throw a chaos bolt.
Okay.
And no, we're gonna do chromatic orb.
Okay.
And we're up and it's level 2 again.
Okay.
Uh, 17 hits.
Yes.
Is that right? Yes. Okay. That is, I can do math. That is 21, let's say, fire damage.
Okay. He looks very, very rough. You can just see the edges of the tentacles are all now singed. The breastplate that he's wearing blackened from all of the fire that y'all throwing.
I gotta roll.
Yes.
Are you fucking God?
Another
roll.
one.
Give me your D100. I'm ready to read it.
Damn.
38.
Yeah.
Okay, so 1d6 flumps controlled by the DM appeared in unoccupied spaces within 60 feet of you and are frightened of you. Excellent.
Okay, it could have been worse.
At least they're frightened of you.
That's true. Could be worse. All right.
Oh yeah, if it only been one more, I would have regained 2d10 hit points. Fuck you, wild magic.
Okay, that's going to be... That's 2 of them. 2 flumps. One ends up there. One ends up there.
Do I have one of those?
All right. Flumps.
You don't know what a flump is?
I do not know what a flump is.
Yeah, what's a
In the
flump?
after party, we are going to show you a picture
Yes.
of a flump.
Oh, God.
Do they have any healing properties? Because one is up there, but near me.
They're both on this floor, buddy.
Oh, wishful
They're
thinking.
both downstairs. And they're
Yeah,
both
they are,
afraid.
yeah.
They're both very, very afraid.
Hey, Coulter, if you want, I actually have flump tokens.
I think it's fine for now. Because we'd have to go ahead and add them into this one.
No, I mean, I have them in Roll20 already.
Oh, no. Well, it's fine. They're happy to be little things as they are over there. Okay. So you can... Yep. Okay. Cool.
Huh?
I'm just reading real quick to make sure I know what these things do. Okay, they are going to go immediately as they are very afraid. This one is going to make a weapons attack that is a 21 to hit Tranquil here.
Wait, they're attacking me?
Oh boy.
Yeah, they're afraid. They just popped out of nowhere.
Them are friends.
I mean, they're lawful good creatures.
Well, but they don't
That's
know
going
what
to be-
we are.
True.
4 piercing damage and 2 acid damage.
Oh.
How much? 4 and 2?
Yeah, so 6 damage total.
Well, there goes my temporary HP.
And then it is going to try to run away. So you get an attack of opportunity if you want to hit it as it runs.
I have no thoughts as far as to what that thing is. And it came out of Z, so I'm assuming it's a part of him, like his imagination or something. I don't want to kill that.
And then for those of you at home, these are basically, they look like a football almost, with two tentacles coming out of the top that have eye stalks on the end of them, and then just a whole bunch of tentacles on the bottom of them, and they are floating, and they are yellow.
They're like jellyfish with eye stalks.
Yeah, like floating jellyfish with eye stalks, yellowy green. Okay, that will bring us past them, and I believe that is now Fiddick.
Hi. I'm going to pop out of here, and I'm going to cast Sleep.
On which thing?
This guy.
Okay,
Yeah.
You don't know their names. It doesn't matter. Okay, go ahead and cast Sleep.
All right, let's see. 3, 7, 16, 18,
He's
22,
asleep.
Oh, thank God.
26, and is that 5 already?
Yeah.
That's 5. Okay.
Okay, he's asleep. Do you want to expel that to anybody else? Is there anybody else in range you can use that on? The flumps are
No, 20 feet.
not within your range.
Point of
Okay.
casting. Yeah.
Excellent.
Technically, it would hit us, but I don't think you would have enough to drop me
No.
over. Yeah.
That is going to bring us to, well, I guess it could drop Shivers, but
He's immune to sleep, so.
perfect. It doesn't drop him. That'll bring us down to Altus. Death save, buddy.
A save. That one wasn't so good. That's a fail.
Okay, so we got 2 successes, 1 fail.
Yep.
So does
and
anyone
he's
have
asleep.
healing abilities? Because I used mine already today.
I used my potion as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say we have potions. I have one on me.
We
I
still
will
don't
say
know.
Have
Still
to know
don't know
I'm
he's
dead
down.
first.
Yeah.
Oh, I have 5 healing potions.
Unless somebody, are you okay? That's going to be Tranquil now.
And he's asleep, right?
He's incapacitated.
So
So,
it means auto crit, right?
yep.
All right. Do I still need to roll for the attack? I never remember that. I think you still,
I think
Yeah.
you do.
but he is prone. I'm using melee, so I have advantage on it regardless, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, does a 16 hit?
No, it will not hit.
F me. Okay. All right. Can I attack with Shivers as a bonus action?
I mean, technically, yeah.
Okay, that's a 6. That's also a 16. Never. Fuck my life.
Okay, Tempest.
I kind of look around Altus, and then I go upstairs, I guess.
Okay. Are you going to keep your
I'll drop it. Well, once I see him and I see that there's nobody else on this level, I would say I drop it.
okay.
Get to the top of the stairs, assess, then, yeah. So it's
Okay.
empty, right? And it's just him?
Then you can't see anybody else up here now.
Okay. Alrighty. I will.
There's another one of those sphincters right here on the wall.
Sphincter. Okay. We'll stay clear of the sphincter.
So many sphincters.
I will pour a healing potion down his little face.
Go ahead and roll for your healing.
They are 2d4. Remember correctly? What is?
It's 2d4 plus 2, as one of our fantastic YouTube commenters informed me.
Thanks, guys.
2d4 plus
Plus
2?
2.
Weird. Okay.
Okay. I'm alive.
We got to stop meeting this way. And I kind of give your face a little pat, and then I stand up.
Z.
Oh, thank you.
So he's going to come out around here and scream again and attack this dude.
Okay.
So it is a ranged attack. So if I were to get up next to him, it would just negate advantage and disadvantage, right?
No, because you're still doing a ranged attack on a prone.
Right, but then if he's incapacitated or if he's down, you have advantage.
Well, because
on
he's
a melee
prone.
attack.
Oh, but he's saying because he's incapacitated, you would have advantage, so it would counteract, so it would be normal. I don't know. That's sticky.
I think with it being prone and ranged, like the way that it's prone and ranged, so that would still be disadvantage.
Well, then Z is going to he's still going to do it.
Okay.
You won't get an auto crit because it's only. Oh yeah, I guess it would be an auto crit because the attacker is theoretically within 5 feet of the creature, even though he's casting a ranged spell.
Yeah.
I'll give it.
Okay, even with disadvantage, that's a 17 to hit.
Hits.
Crit is roll plus max.
Plus roll, yeah.
See how much you obliterate them.
I mean, yeah, that's base 24 damage. Plus 31, 32, 36. 36 fire.
Totally gone. I mean, like there's no more head on this body.
Well, I stomp on the body anyway.
The small gnomish frame crumbling underneath your feet.
No.
And you are all out of initiative unless you want to fight the flumps.
No, can I try and calm the flumps down? Just be like, it's okay, buddies.
Sure. Yeah. So as you approach them, kind of slowly calm, and they're both up against the wall, kind of huddled together, their eye stalks start to go from being straight out to more of like a relaxed as you speak to them in a calmer voice. And just as you get right up to be able to like touch them, they both vanish from existence entirely.
No!
I would like to cast Cure Wounds on myself for hopefully some stability. Right.
Coulter, I would like to start digging through these crates and barrels looking for anything flammable and or explosive.
And we can begin next session with that because I believe we are out of time for tonight. So as all of you begin digging through crates, Tempest and Altus upstairs as she helps him up from the ground, the ship itself still thrumming as its partial life keeps the veins moving. And Z, that signal still vaguely pulsing in your mind.
Figured.
That's where we are. So thank you all so much for watching tonight. We really appreciate that. That was a fun combat heavy session. I know we have people that like combat, so please let us know what we screwed up because I know that we threw in a couple like made up rules that then got more complicated, and I'm sure that there's things that I missed. So we love when you guys are helping us get better by fixing these kinds of things. So thank you. Please follow us on the socials that are in the doobly-doo below. I have been meaning to do this a lot sooner than now, but I'm going to hopefully have the podcast up by the time you see this video because we're filming it the Monday beforehand. So hopefully by next Monday, I'll have it up. And thank you so much to everybody that is supporting us on Patreon. Sparky, David Lugo, Daniel, David, Scott, and Rio's mom. Thank you all. We really appreciate the support.
Just got a new one, didn't we?
Oh, yay. Get a new person listed there. Rio is our Patreon whiz here. So I must have had an outdated list. That's very exciting.
Hang on. Alistair. I don't know if it's
Yay.
Alistair or Alistair. I'm not British, so I'm not really sure. But sorry if I just butchered your name, but Alistair.
Thank you so much for joining as well. And with that, we'll see you next week. And we will come up with the tagline that we got from Mario's mom. Roll for initiative and say your tearful goodbyes. Good night, everybody.